Okay, so I've been wanting to do this for a while. I should have done it the very first time around, but it is in the very slowest motion again because I wanted to be like the other one was, what you've already seen, right? So I can explain what I'm seeing. And this is all just my opinion. I'm not a professional, you know, body language reader or facial expression reader, anything like that. I've had a couple classes on it. I mean, nothing, nothing major. But there's a lot that I see here. And don't chastise me when I start on here because I'm gonna just continue to go. I'll probably, say, hey, don't chastise me throughout the whole thing because you guys might not see what I see. And especially in the beginning, because you're gonna think I'm being weird or something. I don't know, but you'll know what I'm talking about once it gets to the end. After I tell you about how I feel about in the beginning, what I see. Um, and let me just start with saying that after watching this, I see a very close family, um, supportive family. They're all on the same wavelength. They're all supporting each other. They all feel the same way. You can see it in their faces. Um, it's just Momma Stacy doing the talking. So I'm going to pause it throughout so that I can tell you what I'm seeing in here. And I'm also going to zoom in on parts of it as well. Okay, here we go. I'm going to be yawning. I just woke up, so. Oh.
So my name is Stacy Chapin. I could do.
So what I see here is support, obviously, but there's an underlying joke here somewhere. Maybe not joke, not the word for it, but they know something that nobody else knows at this point, right? And I see her saying behind her teeth, like, are we really, do you really want me to do this? Are we really going to do this? We're going to go through this, right? We're really going to do this. And they're like, you can do it. You can do it. So I feel like everybody's put their little piece into this little thing that she's going to be talking about, her little speech or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know. It's just, it's interesting. It's interesting. I like the dynamics here. They're giving her the A-OK that, yes, this needs to be done. And we're going to give it to him. We're going to give him a wallop. Okay, so be it.
Today we're here to honor the life and legacy of our son and brother.
Okay, you see how she turned purposefully and looked to her right, to whoever's out there, which I'm thinking it is the fraternity brothers, because the way she said brothers, she is directing this to them. And you can see the sadness on both Hunter and Maisie's face here. When it comes to talking about them, like, yeah.
Ethan Chapin, one of the most incredible people you'll ever know. Together we want
Okay, you know how we want to extend gratitude? You see how Hunter, I believe, he is almost putting his hand up to his mouth so he doesn't, to stifle a laugh or a giggle or a smile or something. Because extend gratitude and look at Stacy the way she's looking over back at the where she directed the brothers to, or the it's her and your brother. She is about ready to give them a taste of some snake venom from Mama, and obviously it's well deserved. It looks like the silencing of the fraternity is alive and well in Moscow, Idaho, in my opinion. Yeah, Stacy's mad. She don't like him very much. Look at how long she takes to voice what she's going to say, and the look on her face. She's like, ugh. I mean, she's pulling her head. She's stern, her head straight, but she's pulling her chin down and back, and she's got this, like she's just shooting fire right now. And look at Maisie. She knows that she's trying to, she's, go ahead, Mom. You've got this, Mom. You got this. Maisie's pretty solid.
To the following. Our neighbors in Mount Vernon and LaConner, Washington, and the local communities of Priest Lake and Moscow, Idaho, for their ongoing support and care.
Yeah, she doesn't believe a word of that. So I'm wondering what's going on in Priest Lake. That's what I've been very curious about. What is around Priest Lake connected to this, to what happened? She mentioned it for a reason. And she, again, is pulling her lips back in distaste. She's not believing anything that she's saying right now. The whole part about Mount Vernon and O'Connor, she believed that was truthful. Right here, she doesn't believe what she's saying. She's saying this intentionally to them. I believe she knows that they know what she's saying to them. And Hunter, we'll start seeing some more emotion on his face here in a little bit. See that last little on her?
Our extended family and friends who serve as beacons of strength and remain by our side throughout every moment.
So right there, I saw her. So I believe that off to their left is where their family and friends are, and off to the right is where, like, the frat or whoever they're venomously speaking to. But that she was saying that they have support, and they have a community, they have a village of support, and she's letting them know that. And you can see even Hunter's chin came up, like, yeah, just try it. He became very solid and strong right then and there. And same with Stacy. She just looked over there. She's like, just go ahead, try it. We've got support. And he's looking over there too. Hunter looked at him, and he's sad.
The Moscow Police Department carry the burden every day, not only for us, but for all of the impacted families.
So, this is an interesting thing that she's saying right here. I find this like she is putting the blame on Moscow Police Department, in my opinion. And also, not only for her family, but for all of the families. And you can see right here the way Hunter, he's going to start showing even more emotion here, but he's like biting his lip, like trying to keep out like this scream, like that wants to come out of him, like I just feel that he's got so much to say, but he can't. And look at the anguish in his eyes. He's seen something he can't unsee. And he can't talk about it. And he can't remedy it. He can't make it not unhappy. He can't make it go back. He can't reverse it. It's done. Oh, it's so sad. And Stacy, her lips are tight like this. She's like, "Yep, this is your thing now. You take responsibility. You're the ones that did this. You take responsibility."
And the many strangers across the country, your outreach and kind words are profoundly touching. Please know we now consider all of you friends.
That part I don't really know how to take. I see it as good and bad. Mostly I think good in what she's saying, but I can't be certain. Hunter looks like he's about ready to cry. His eyes are getting really red. And Maisie's getting that line up between her, her eyebrows of concern, like for her mom. And there's one point when Maisie, I can't remember exactly what's said, but her eye goes a little weird, and it's like, so it must have really affected her. And I'll see if I can see where that's at on here, but I might have missed it already.
And lastly, we thank the media for keeping this story top of mind.
Right there, I saw Hunter just literally thank you, yes, thank you to the media for keeping this going, to find what happened, to bring the truth to the surface. He's even got he's like thanking, but he's also got this kind of almost a slight smile on his face of approval. And Maisie's really concerned about her mom. She's like, is she going to make it through this?
Thank you.
Now watch them when they walk off. Look at them. Look at Hunter. Look at them out there. Look at Maisie smile. You did it, Mom. You did it, Mom. Hunter and Maisie going together there. Like, I could just see him fist bumping right now. Hubby, good job, Mama. So, right at this point here, I backed up a little bit. Right at this point in here, she's looking to her support system. And she's saying, I did it. We did it. We did it. We said what we needed to say. Now we're out. I'm just curious if they're going to stay with the school. It would be interesting if they are. I just can't see that happening, but I don't know. I also think it's interesting that Maisie was like the sweetheart of the Sigma Chi, and I feel in my soul, in my whole being, it was just because it was another way to keep them quiet. And I found it interesting who was in Sigma Chi 2. I didn't know that Ferris, filmed by Ferris, I didn't know that he was in there. But, yeah, there's a few of them that we have heard their names a lot. So, I believe that they said what they needed to say, and they were proud of their mom for getting through this. And you can see just how they're smiling in here. Let me get here a little bit to this one point, see if I can get to it at this point. See Hunter, he's looking at his support system. He's like, so there, to the frat boys. So there. Oh, I missed it. Well done. Okay, I might have gotten the media thing wrong, so I'm going to play this again right now.
Thank the media for keeping the story top of mind. Thank you.
Did you see that? She said thank you and shook her head no. So she's like, literally, I don't know if that was talking about the media part, or if it's directed towards the people in front of her that she is scolding. I could say a little bit, yeah, more descriptive words, but I'm just going to do it that say it as that. So I'm going to keep going here in a minute. Show you. She's thanking her support team over there. Kind of grinning a little bit. I gotta do this because I want to catch Maisie's face. So keep an eye on Maisie's face here. Right on, Mom. You told them. And you see the last look that Stacy gave over to the left side there. She just gave him a look. Okay, well, I guess I could have broken that down a little bit more detailed, but this is basically what I saw. I saw a family that's very strong, very close, all wanting to get out something to the people that were standing in front of them, and they did, all of them. I don't know what Papa had involved in this, but definitely was pretty interesting. Okay, so I hope that explains a little bit more, and I hope Stacy's not mad at me, because I'm not doing this to be mean. I'm doing this because I truly believe that she did the right thing, and she changed my mind. Watching this changed my mind, because in the beginning I was having a really hard time with with the whole family not being involved, certain things, but I get it now after seeing this. And that's why I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention, because I know there's a lot of other people that were feeling that way too. And others that weren't. Maybe they saw something obviously that I didn't see. And great. I'm thankful for that. I mean, important. You know, I'm glad there's people like that can see it right off the bat. Because, I mean, that's her support right there. So, now I'm a supporter. I mean, it's not like I didn't support her before. I just didn't, didn't support her like I do now, put it that way. And the whole family. So I wish them some peace. Obviously, they have a lot of love in between them. I think they're going to do okay. It's going to be hard for a while, obviously. I mean, it's going to be hard forever, obviously. My God, they're triplets, Anyway, okay. That's it.